Lights on behind me. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty nice night out. Still snowing a bit. We're 1 in the morning. I don't even know what today is. I've been so busy with stuff. It's insane. I've hardly had time to edit videos, so when I'm editing videos, I'm literally uploading quite a few of them at a time, usually a handful, because it's hard for me to find the time right now to edit some videos. But don't you worry, there's plenty coming. We're almost in February now, and that's generally when we start getting a little bit warmer in temperature, and we start to get a little bit more snowfalls and heavier snowfalls, and some of them really heavy and wet, kind of like a November snowfall. So yeah, there'll be plenty of videos coming. Been busy quoting stuff too. It's not even February. It's nuts. I don't see the market slowing down for at least another year or two. Maybe. We'll see. At least I'm hoping to get another 2 years before the market crashes. Because I gotta renew my mortgage in 2 years. Oh, that interest rate skyrockets. Oof. That's gonna be the difference, the cost of my mortgage every month. Because I am not putting it over a longer term. If you guys don't understand how a mortgage works, basically, you can go over 10, 15, 20, 25 years. Well, I'm obviously not rich, right? So I went over 25 years. And on this one, then, close this up. And the interest rate I got was really good. I think it was like 1.69 or something like that. It was pretty damn good. And like I said, if the interest rate skyrockets before I renew my mortgage in 2 years, my mortgage is going to be probably a hell of a lot more expensive. I'm pretty nervous about that. I'm hoping it doesn't crash until after I renew it. And yeah, the way it works is you're fixed for 5 years on that interest rate. Then you got to renew after that 5 years. And if the interest rate is a lot more than what it was when you first got your mortgage 5 years previous, well, I hope you're really good with money, because your mortgage could cost you a fortune. Anyways, let's just hope this market doesn't crash for at least 2 more years. People think it's gonna go up right away. Like Bank of Canada, people are telling me, yeah, they got their back against the wall. Yeah, so does the rest of the world. And you know what? If they start jacking interest rates up way like up there, you're gonna see a lot of businesses poof gone. You're gonna see a lot of homeowners losing their houses. You're gonna see just so much crap. This COVID has done so much damage. It's crazy. Yeah, you're gonna see that either way at some point. But I mean, they gotta hold, hold out as long as they can, or a lot of people are gonna be in trouble. Like trouble. to think of the money that a lot of businesses had to borrow just to stay alive during this crap, these shutdowns and everything. Pretty wild stuff. So I'm hoping for a lot of people's sake that it holds out as long as it can. I mean, they shouldn't be moving that interest rate until we somewhat recover from this, and it's going to be a while, obviously. But our government, you know, who takes so much money from us, can't just, you know, can't just turn their backs on us. I mean, I'm one of the lucky businesses. I was shut down at the beginning of 2020 for a while, but that was it. And talk about stress. Like, literally, I just bought this loader. October 2019 was when I got it, and I mean, like I said, I ain't rich. I can't just buy this thing. You gotta finance a big chunk of it. Nobody can just buy this. If someone has the kind of money to just buy this thing outright, you're either a large company, or you just have a crazy amount of money. I tell you what, I'm neither of those. I'm a small business, and I want to keep it that way, to tell you the truth. And I mean, and anybody who has had lots of issues with employees would understand why. Like, I've had my regular guys who've worked for me since day one. I mean, those guys are great. It's trying to grow the business by bringing in more employees to do more work that has been the difficult thing, because no one wants to bloody well work. Everyone wants to start off at the top, and you just can't do that. And COVID has made it 10 times worse. So I will be staying as a small business, employee-wise, but I will be getting into different things that requires less people. So we can still do our hardscaping thing, but do a lot of excavating stuff as well, which requires less people but more equipment. More equipment and bigger equipment. So that's the route that we're going to be going. Me and the guys are excited about that. That way we don't have to depend on too many people. Well, too many other people. And I say we, I mean me and my guys. I mean me, JT, and Shane. Shane's actually, if anyone's seen the video of the church, you got to see Shane there a little bit. He's actually also another brother of mine. I'm not kidding, I have 5 brothers. He worked for me in 2018. He went through some crap, which we're not going to get into here. It's nobody's damn business. Anyways, he's finally doing a whole lot better. He did great in 2018. Let me tell you, that kid is smart, man. He is good at, you know, he's good at working with his hands, doing crap like we do. I mean, so yeah, we'll be bringing Shane back on. He'll be here. But that's how I'm going to start. I'm probably going to hire one more laborer for hardscaping. So, I mean, if I end up with a big excavating job, I can take one of the guys with me to give me a hand. Or if we're doing weeping tile or something like that. Now, weeping tile is not something new to my company. We've been doing weeping tile since day one. Weeping tile, drain tile, whatever you want to call it. It's basically It's a weeping tile that's right at the foundation of the footing of a house. We also do waterproofing, foundation waterproofing, stuff like that. So I mean that's something we've always done. Again, I mean it's pretty easy stuff. So. But there are some new things coming up that's going to be even easier. It just requires bigger, more expensive equipment, which takes time to buy. I mean, no one can just, no one can just pull $100,000 out of their butt for a used like 312 or 314 excavator. That ain't cheap. Basically, because it's, it doesn't just fall on me when people aren't showing up, and this crap, it falls on them too. It's not right, and it ain't fair. So I want to make things easier. Definitely got to make things easier. My wife soon too is going to be getting a lot more involved in the business as well, which is nice because I need the help, especially on the paperwork end of things. Lots of people that don't know, I do it all. I do the estimating, I do all the paperwork, bookkeeping, etc. Now I do have an accountant that takes care of some stuff for me, obviously, because, you gotta have an accountant who knows what the hell they're doing. But other than that, I mean, I do it all. So it'd be nice to get my wife involved in that aspect and get her to help me. I even do payroll. I'll get up at 5 in the morning, out the door by 6:30, get on the job site, start working, and then I'll work till 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night and go home and do payroll. I just I don't want to do that crap anymore. I've been doing that for almost 10 years. I'm done. I need some help. So things are definitely gonna be changing. Anyways, we're gonna get on over to the next site here. Idea how I feel regarding that. There's another guy who went through the same crap on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with him. It's Dirt Perfect over there in Derby, Indiana, and Jason works a lot, which will be in Derby, Indiana. He's moving there. They got a podcast. It's actually on YouTube here, which I find really convenient. They're on the actual podcast platforms, but they still put it on YouTube, which is nice because I really don't go on the podcast platforms. But he has, I don't know, I know it's season 1. They're on the season 2 right now. I don't know the exact episode, but the name of the episode is Employees. It will explain to you exactly kind of where I'm coming from in that aspect. he was there, and it was one of the reasons why he shut down, completely shut down his house building business and went straight into excavating. Like I said, for the most part, my employees are great. Like my regulars, actually, I should say, like JT, Mark. My other brother used to work for me. They're all great, like great. It's just the newbies that you hire. Not all of them, but some of them, you know. My biggest problem now is COVID's made it 10 times harder. Like you should actually check out a video I did last spring. It was I don't remember. It was definitely in the spring. It was very early spring because I know it was cold. I think it was called. That's the wife checking in on me. I think it was called installation of culvert and a brand new gravel driveway. Well, there's a new guy on there I hired to help us, and you can actually hear him, and I'm saying how chilly it is because it's minus 10 Celsius out, and I got I got the cab open right up on the 303 excavator, the Mini, and I'm like, oof, it's cold in here. I'm talking, it's, you know, I got my hands on something, and I'm sitting down, so I don't have the blood pumping to warm me up. Well, this little punk says, don't you have a heater in there? Well, yeah, of course we do, but when the cab is opened right up, because I have to communicate with you guys, it does not get warm in there. You know, your hands freeze really good. But I mean, it was just multiple things. He was with the guys on that job. I was gone doing a lot of the trucking, and Mark was running the excavator, etc. And the kid just basically, you know, telling my guys they don't know what they're doing, this and that, blah 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 blah. Just second guessing everything we're doing. Kid's 19 years old and has zero experience in any type of construction. And I was like, yeah, okay. My guys were telling me about this. I'm like, yeah, that's it. He's done. And I was gonna give him another chance, you know, have a little talk to him, but he decided to not show up into work, and he thought that we were gonna, you know, someone was gonna be picking him up every day. That doesn't the way it works. You go to work in a factory. I mean, you guys could do some carpooling with people near you, but I mean, they're not gonna run around over the damn city or town or whatever it is just to, you know, pick people up. That's not the way it works. You gotta get your own ass into work. So I just flat out told him, don't even worry about it. We don't need your help anymore. And yeah, the kid worked a day, one day. Yeah. But I struggled with that twice last year. Two guys within the matter of a week, and that's when I said, all right, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. So that's when I made the call to simplify things, because there's no way I was gonna, you know, deal with that crap. I did it in 2020, all year long, and again, it's got nothing to do with wages or anything. You start a job with zero experience, I mean, I give you a fair wage, but I mean, you're on 3-month probation with any job, and I mean, especially construction. You're not going to be making, you know, 20 bucks an hour your first frickin' 3 months. It's not going to happen. I don't care what you're doing. Yeah, let's not hit that cube van. twice there last year, beginning of 2021. I was done, and I refuse to deal with that ever again. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, you're a business, you have to deal with it. No, I don't. I can simplify things, keep my workload down quite easily. We're just going to be changing a lot of things that we're doing to make the actual labor required a whole lot less. I won't do what DP did. I'm not shutting down the business. I'll never do that. But I am definitely making a whole lot of changes because I can't deal with stupidity anymore. I'm 38 years old and I've been dealing with it, well, my entire adult life. No more for this guy. We're going to make things easier on me as well as the guys who stick it out with me all the time. Anyways, we're gonna go to the next site. Alright, we're over at Battery. There's a couple apartments in this building here too. Yeah, you're going to see a lot more excavation and clearing and stuff like that coming out of us. I've already picked up one clearing project. Yeah, you'll see us digging out for additions, basements, etc., stuff like that. You're going to see a lot more excavation work, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Well, that's what I enjoy to do. I enjoy running equipment. Don't get me wrong, I still love the hardscaping, I really do. But employees and some clients have made it just a pain in my goddamn ass. That will totally be beeped out. But yeah, I mean, it goes down to clients as well. I mean, I can't. Most of my clients, my return clients, are good. They don't question anything. I live in North Bay, Ontario. Like, we are a small, tiny little city. Tiny little city. My regular clients do not question anything that I do. Some people's expectations these days as well, on a client perspective, is way too much. That's why I am extremely thorough with my contracts. Because I've been screwed before where clients like, oh, I thought this was included. No. No, it's not. If you're not thorough with your contracts, you may shoot yourself in the foot in that aspect. What I mean by thorough, I mean you gotta be, what you're doing, you gotta have that, you know, in your contract written really, really well. Things that are included, things that aren't, etc. Anyways, that's another reason why I'm making this change. Oh, crap! Wow. That storm sewer is, wow. All the gravel and everything is raised that much up and beside that thing. That's why I haven't tried the fluid edge. Although I'd love to, but I'm not going to spend that kind of money again. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to spend that kind of money just to try it. Now, if AMI got in touch with me and said, James, we love your snow plowing videos, and we love what you, you know, say about our products and our plow and blah, 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 would you like to, you know, do you want to demo this one? Yeah, if they call me, I'd be like, sure, send it. But I can't afford to spend that kind of money just to try it. I mean, like I said, I mean, we're here in the north. That kind of stuff doesn't really work here. You go about 3 hours south of us, though. I mean, yeah, you could for sure use that. The roads are a whole lot different down there. Weather and everything changes drastically once you get I'd say about an hour and a half south of us near Bracebridge area. Once you hit there, that's when the weather starts really changing. Oh, where's the sewer? Where's that sewer? Storm drain, etc. Sorry. Weather really changes. So AMI, if you're listening or watching this, I would love to. I'd love to try out that fluid edge. I will be buying minimum one more plow next year. It'll probably be 2 more plows. But when I buy them, it's not going to be a fluid edge unless I can actually demo one. Unless I can demo one this winter, I won't be able to buy it next year, you know. Anyways, that's why I don't run the fluid edge on my my AMI here. And if you're not familiar with the fluid edge, but you're familiar with Metal Plus's live edge, it's the same thing, literally identical. A whole lot more expensive than the other, and it's not the plow that I'm running. That's all I'm going to say with that. I'll tell you though, there's a guy who watches my show there. He just picked up a 906, and Battlefield in his area actually was selling. They're the dealer for Metal Plus. So he ended up buying one, and I asked him what he paid for it. I'm not going to say here, but I tell you what, I almost fell over. I couldn't believe it.
Actually weaker on Metal Plus compared to mine is the actual wings themselves. Other than that, they're both they're both really tough, rugged plows. I can guarantee you though that Metal Plus's plow is heavier because their main blade, that is way overkill the way that they built that, man. Like, wow, holy crap, is that stout. But that being said, I haven't seen one up close. I don't know if I think it's hollow. I'm pretty sure it's hollow, so it might not be as heavy as what you think. And if that main blade is hollow on the top part there, the ice and crap that we get up here, I wonder if it dent the crap out of it or what. it's a pretty stout plow, but I mean, I prefer my reactor. I really do. For those of you that don't know, I had an issue with the diverter valve on this plow, which is normal. I mean, this plow is like almost 3 years old now. Things break. It's just the way it goes. And I literally got the parts next day. During COVID, I was so excited about that. I didn't think we were going to be able to get it. As everyone knows that COVID is just, you know, with everyone shutting down, their inventory for parts and whatnot just, you know, disappeared. So yeah, I was really impressed to get everything that I needed parts-wise next day. And that's from AMI, like Battlefield here, which is the dealer of this plow in my area. This little chunk out of here. They don't stock those parts. I mean, I don't think they sell too many of these plows, to tell you the truth, here in this area. But here, oh my goodness. Yeah, they don't stock it, so I had to order it through Battlefield because AMI will not sell direct. They only sell to dealers, like every supplier, which is the way it should be. Yeah, Battlefield ordered it. They had the parts. They called me noon the next day. Parts were there, ready to go. I think the video was out on that repair, what I had to do here, so that's a big deal, parts availability. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this little video. I hope it kind of explains what I'm feeling regarding employees and why I'm making these changes. Anyone else that watches my videos that runs a business, owns a business, and has had the same issues, even pre-COVID, why don't you drop a comment down in the comments letting me know your experience. Anyways, you guys take care. Catch you on the next one.